Hello, I'm here with Brian Solis from ServiceNow. AI is being put in the same bracket as the discovery of fire and the invention of the wheel. What do you think? Does it merit its position with these two stalwarts?
Getting off to a fiery start. I see that you have there. I've also heard it compared to electricity, and my friend Connor Grennan, uh, who leads AI at New York Stern School of Business, he talks about imagine trying to explain electricity at the time to people who didn't understand or know about electricity. And his point is that it is profound, it is different, but I want you to think about it in a different way as well. If we think about fire, we think about electricity, those were enabling devices of which then, when applied to human imagination and creativity, were then given applications, or as we'll say today in modern business, use cases, to then become what they are, transformative. And that really is where we are today. We have transformative technology that can empower an entirely different future, but it's up to you and me and people like us to imagine these new opportunities, to imagine these new scenarios, to ask different questions in order to bring it to its fullest potential and realize how transformative it can actually be.
Yeah, and I 100% agree. I don't think we are dreaming big enough when it comes to AI. I go around, I talk to people, and primarily Gen AI is being used to make funny little pictures, and AI on the productivity side is just a bad personal assistant. So, talk to me a little bit about these applications, these use cases. Where are they? What are they?
I love how you said we're not dreaming big enough. That's actually something we say at ServiceNow is that we're here to help you dream bigger, and that starts with creativity. That starts with curiosity. It starts with challenging your own conventions to explore the unknown, and I think that's what it's really about. So if you think about AI, let's just say generative AI for to be more specific, we see it helping you do what you did yesterday better today, and that's still helpful. Aside, maybe we got to talk about your prompting skills, if you're getting bad images. But in all seriousness, uh, that's an iterative approach to change, right? You're learning how to use a new tool in the context of how you used previous tools. Many, for example, might prompt ChatGPT or Claude in the way that they prompt Google. They're looking for an expected outcome, but they're looking for help in achieving that outcome. But now let's dream bigger. Let's ask it to do or think about things that we don't know to ask, where we're prompting into the unknown, and we're starting to shape, based on the responses we're getting, something a little bit more tangible. Maybe we're asking it to challenge our own conventions. Maybe we share what we believe and we ask it to challenge us back. What you're doing is you're training yourself to explore the unknown, where you're looking for unexpected returns. And the better you get at that, you're literally rewiring your brain as you start to ask and prompt these different types of outcomes. You can ask it to scenario play. Say, for example, I use Steve Jobs and Walt Disney as my personal collaborators all the time to get things in the context of how they might approach something. So with every prompt, I'm getting new information that's causing me to think differently, which is causing me to unlock a new prompt that I didn't know I was going to ask 5 minutes before that. So what it's doing is now allowing me to achieve an outcome that was unforeseen, which then becomes potentially innovative. So the difference is that iteration is doing what I did yesterday better. Innovation is doing what I didn't do yesterday or didn't know I could do yesterday. And I think the balance of both of those is going to help us create a positive or a productive type of disruption, which is doing new things and creating new value that make the old things obsolete.
Yeah, I think we're looking at AI as a machine slash tech where it's like, it's just going to do what I do better, quicker, faster, more efficiently. And we're forgetting that, a huge component of AI is that human element, right? Like it's not just a machine. It is almost a person, close to a person, mimics a person, however you want to put it. what do you think about like these human elements that need to be a part of AI for it to deliver on this promise of giving us the unknown? What do you know about the roadmaps? How do you think that the whole conversation around AI will change once these human elements become a bit more apparent?
I want human elements to become
Yeah.
more apparent. I view AI as empathy engines, where we are we're channeling a lot of the skills that we've sort of lost over the years that were more creative, and those creative skills can help us use AI to explore the unknown and to make it more tangible, so that we can then augment our work with AI. So a friend of mine, his name is Dharmesh. He's the co-founder of HubSpot, and I remember he posted online one day. He said something like, "You compete with AI." And the responses that he was getting were, of course, yeah, we do. You know, AI is going to take jobs. It's already starting to take these jobs. And he said, no, no, no. I want you to read it again. And it was, you compete with AI, but if you change it to say you compete with AI, then suddenly you're realizing that it can become an augmentation tool for you to be more competitive, to be more effective, not just efficient. And that's up to you. How do you want to use it? How willing are you to disrupt yourself? And there's got to be a bit of humility there to challenge your own assumption of self-awareness. We None of us want to say like we don't know everything. Of course, we want to be the best based on what we've done in the past. But that's the very thing that's holding us back, is that we are coming to an entirely new technology with our mindsets of how we got to where we are today. Our experience, our success, our failures, our ups and downs. We've created our set of biases. We've created all of the things that create a comfort zone around us, but we don't realize it. And so we don't know we're not asking the best things possible. We don't know that we're not challenging it in the best possible way, because we don't know what we don't know. And that's the work that I feel like when I'm working with our customers, I'm helping them explore the realm of what they don't know, and helping them make it tangible so that they can realize that there are upsides in that frontier as well. So not only do we save money, increase efficiencies, but we can also unlock new value, which can create growth. And at the speed of AI, that growth can become exponential.
Yeah, it's always the unknown unknowns that make life and things interesting. Brian, thank you so much for your time.
It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you.